folks, it's Charles. I'm the product developer of the popular Bio3Blaster Ozone Generator series. And today we're continuing with a series of our brand new, out-of-the-box competitor ozone generator comparison videos. Folks, it's time to peel back all the layers of hype and publish the actual data of what these machines are capable of doing. So today we're here with Jenesco. This is an American-made machine that makes me proud. And we're going to show you what's inside a Jenesco when you get it from the manufacturer, and then how it stands up in a real-world ozone test in our test chamber. And we're going to publish all that data to the web. So here I'm going to show you, we're taking it out of the box, brand new. And then we'll get it set up in the chamber and start our test. So as we open it from the box, it opens up with a packing slip, and we've got our handy little warning slip owner's manual, a quick start guide. Let's call it. It's got some nice packaging. We're going to take it out of the box. It comes with a cord and some styrofoam, and we'll show you. This is considered one of their real commercial units. And they say this tiny little machine can do up to 4,000 square feet. So it looks like it doesn't have a timer, which is okay. And it's a durable little stainless steel box. So we're going to take this thing apart later on and show you how it makes the ozone. Doesn't have anything that's apparently necessary to be done in order to get it going. So we'll be back in just a few seconds as we get this set up and start our test. And we're going to continue with our series on testing our competitors' brand new ozone equipment right out of the box. And we're showing you exactly what these things can do. So we're about to set this on a 1-hour test. We have an ozone chamber here with a sensor from Eco Sensors. It'll data log all of the outputs, and we're going to measure what this little baby is capable of doing in a 15 by 15 foot room in an hour. This model is called the FM14, which I believe they rate for 4,000 square feet. If that's the case, this is a seriously powerful commercial grade ozone generator. It's absolutely the smallest one on earth I've ever seen. It is relatively heavy, and it seems to be durably constructed, and I believe it's built in America, so that part's good. We'll see what it really does, and we're going to data log it and publish the results, and we'll show it to you. Then in our later videos, we will take it apart and show you what's under the hood. No more guessing, no more hyperbole, no more salesman's techniques. We're just going to take off the lid and show you what's inside. We'll be back after the test. Let me turn this baby on. Little computer fan. See if it's making ozone. Boy, I can barely smell some. It smells like there's a little ozone in there. We'll see. We'll check it out and be right back. Well, folks, you're looking at the data record from our data logger in the ozone testing chamber that we have here at our shop at Prozone. And you're looking at the data from the test that we did on the Jenesco FM14. This test started at right around 1:47 p.m. and it ran till around 2:47 p.m. and or 2:50, you can see, and you'll see that the green line indicates the maximum ozone levels achieved in a 15 by 15 room. And folks, we were only able to get the Jenesco FM14 to hit just under 5 parts per million. Now, folks, our target goal for killing viruses, bacteria, and mold spores in a shock treatment is 6 parts per million. Now, the funny thing about this is Jenesco says that their FM14 is capable of doing 4,000 square feet. Well, folks, I'm here to tell you that 5 parts per million in a 15 by 15 room will never get you to the shock levels that are necessary in order to get real shock treatment and to kill all those viruses, bacteria, and mold spores. So if you're looking for a real high output ozone generator, just study this data
And you'll see, 5 parts per million in an hour, it really isn't enough. And it started to die out, drop a little below the 5.5 range before the test was even finished. So not a real steady climb, not a great output machine. But, for the few $100, $400 or whatever they get for it, it's not a ripoff, but it's not going to get yet the shock treatment levels that you really need to kill those viruses, bacteria, and mold spores.
Well, folks, here we are today again with another sneak peek under the hood of one of our competitors' ozone machines. This is the US made, not made in China, which makes me give it a thumbs up already, ozone generator from a company called Jenesco. And this model is the Jenesco FM14, and it does feature the proudly made in the USA label. Now folks, they sell this machine as a 4,000 square foot rated machine, and they say that other companies rate their machines in ambient air, they rate theirs in oxygen, they know for sure it'll do 4,000 square feet, but they don't tell you how many milligrams per hour that is. So that really made me curious. I just had to buy one of these machines, take it apart for you, and dispel all the mystery. What is inside this machine? What I do like about it is it's a sturdily built, polished, brushed, rather stainless steel case, and it's kind of heavy, which indicates to me they used probably a pretty high quality transformer in this sucker. Well, we'll take it apart here and we'll show you exactly what it is, how it makes ozone, if it's any different, and if it can live up to the claims of 4,000 square feet treatments. Now, we have unfortunately already tested this machine, so we know it can't do that, but so folks, we finally got this case taken apart. We stripped out 2 screws doing it, so it's put together under tension. And I do want to point out a trick of manufacturers who don't want you to see inside their box. They put this little seal on here and they say, break that seal and you void our warranty. Which really means, please don't look underneath the hood or you might find out what's inside. So we're going to take it apart. Got our seal broken. Oh no, no longer under warranty. Look at that, folks. Jenesco uses the exact same transformer used by the Max Blaster. They use a much smaller fan than any of these other ozone machines I've ever taken apart that are in this price range. This is very low CFMs. That means very low cubic feet per minute, folks. And they have copied something from me and isolated to a degree the generation of the ozone into kind of a tunnel. Isn't really sealed, and it doesn't have the ability for the ozone to go from there straight out. But it is laid out better than most ozone generators, I have to say. But this is the sad truth. What's in a Jenesco? The same thin, cruddy ceramic plates or cards with stainless steel mesh glued down by a bead of silicone, held in place by these silly stainless steel tensioners. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these cards. This one's stuck good. And got that out. You'll see we've got these little tensioning mechanisms that transfer the high voltage electricity made by the transformer onto either side of these cards. And folks, compared to the odor-free machine, this is an extremely thin piece of ceramic dielectric. These plates will go bad, and I imagine they even burn through with enough use. They're about half the millage of the odor-free plates, and certainly a third thinner than our heavy-duty, thick ceramic nitinol paddles rather than cheap stainless steel mesh, window mesh. But it does have a nice little safety feature here. It's got a little shut off if you open the case so it can't turn on while it's running. And once again, just like in my earlier videos, you can see it's a bent sheet metal box with a transformer, some generator elements, and a crappy little computer fan. Kind of disappointed, Jenesco. You know what? We did our tests on it. We're going to publish the results. We'll let you know exactly what kind of output you can expect from this machine. But I guarantee you, this is not enough ozone to do a shock treatment in a 4,000 square foot area, which is what they claim. And that's just bad advertising. They are made in America, benefit, stainless steel case, benefit, bent stainless steel, not very strong, thin ceramic paddles, not very good, relatively heavy duty transformer. All in all, I've got to say, if you spend $400 on this machine, you're not getting ripped off. You're getting a $400 ozone generator. For your money, it's made in America. You're putting American families to work. You can do far worse than the Jenesco FM14. Does it have a thermal fuse to shut it off in case it gets overheated? No. But it does have a little fuse holder. And it's got the other safety switch so you can't stick your fingers in and get electrified. When the case is off, this thing won't operate. $400 ozone generator. You're not getting ripped off. Made in America, putting families to work. High volume, high area, shock blaster. No, folks. We'll publish the results and prove it to you.